Aloha, I'm Chris Berman, and coming up on ESPN, hang on a minute. Who's calling? Joe Horn on the line. Set a career high last year in TDs with 10 and in end zone phone calls with, 1. We'll see how often they call his number in this one. New Orleans Saints, Detroit Lions. Straight ahead.
Well, the fans are looking for their seats as the teams are down on the field warming up. Hi there, I'm Dan Stevens, and welcome to Ford Field. My colleague here in the commentary booth is Peter O'Keefe. Peter, both of these teams have a solid tackler on defense who does an excellent job pursuing the ball.
No doubt about that, Dan. These guys do an outstanding job of reading the offense and ripping it to shreds. Earl Holmes is a very impressive inside linebacker. His run pursuit is right up there among the best, and he won't be deterred either. He'll knock a blocker right out of the way, and once the ball is snapped, all that he cares about is seek and destroy. On the other side of the ball, we've got another top performer. Aaron Smith is a very impressive inside linebacker. You gotta love this guy's speed. It lets him bring down ball carriers and make plays all over the field. I tell you what, Dan, both these guys have potential to light it up today.
Okay, Peter, we'll see how they... There's the signal, and we're ready. Hansen kicks it, and we are underway. Smith fields the opening kickoff at the 20. Breaks 3, stop at the 32.
Lamar Smith made a mediocre kick a little more mediocre with a decent run back there.
The Saints will start this first play of the drive at their 32-yard line.
Down!
Crochet makes the sack just behind the line.
Robert Crochet called down the quarterback for the loss of a little yardage and a lot of momentum there.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up.
That will bring up second down. Brooks uncorks this to the left sideline, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down. Let's quickly revisit that sack just a play ago. That was a fantastic defensive play.
And even at 35, Robert Crochet can still get after the quarterback, Dan. He's what I consider to be a tactician guy. You can tie him up, wrap him up any way you can, and then there's an opening, and good night, quarterback. Bruce McAllister works it to the outside and gets a huge gain. That's a great play, great execution. Let's have another look. Yep, got past the marker and eventually runs out of bounds.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
And let me tell you, Dan, hearing those chains move is one of the best sounds in the game for an offense.
They're going there! They're going there! Watch the back! Shotgun!
Stallworth goes in motion. Brooks passes this one all the way downfield.
Dante Stallworth has 3 guys on this play looking for the interception, but they don't get it. He says, "I'll take that, thank you very much." That's a wonderful catch. The defense should be shaking their heads.
Peter, it's early in the game. It's the first time they go deep, and he makes the big completion. What does that do for a team's confidence?
Well, Dan, obviously it's a huge boost, but there's still a lot of game left. Look at those stats. That's the definition of a standout year. Ray Bly managed to disrupt things. He got in there and he smacked that pass away. Great D.
Potential for some nice yards, but the defense plays it tough. That will bring up second down. Brooks fires this one over the middle, and the reception is...
Joe Horn has some company on this play, but he still makes the catch. That's good concentration and focus. It's worth another look. Oh, maybe they should have triple covered him there.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chain.
Great execution. Well, then both pass and run are viable, but I wonder if we'll see the quarterback sneak here.
Allister takes it off the toss and gets the touchdown.
Yeah! That's a score.
Dan, this is a nice little run here. A good job of slicing through the D and picking up the yards that he needed. I love to see fight like that on those shorter plays.
Peter, that will put a touchdown in his stat column.
And that's always nice to have, Dan. So far, he's got 15 yards and 1 touchdown.
Here's the extra point, and it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Carney rockets this one deep. Swinton decides to take it out of the end zone. Brought down at the 18.
Reggie Swinton got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Lions offense takes the field, and they will start at their own 18-yard line.
Down! Set!
Harrington makes the throw after the play-action fake, and it falls incomplete.
Roy Williams did not make that completion and would have had some room on the outside had he made it.
That falls incomplete, but it would have been a minimal gain had they completed it anyway. Rodgers snags the missile and is...
Joey Harrington gambles big time on this play, and it works. Makes it a little more exciting to watch, too. Oh, if he wasn't accurate on this throw, it would have been an interception. It's a real fine line.
And I'll tell you what, he made that precision route look easy.
Too easy, almost. I'll tell you what, Dan, the D couldn't even hang with him there.
First down, just a single receiver on the field.
Blue 13!
Harrington passes this one after the play action, and it's tipped incomplete.
Fred Thomas swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up.
Down! Set!
This one will fall incomplete. It looks like, we've had an injury down on the field. As soon as we hear anything, we'll be sure to pass the information along to you.
Let's step it up, we got this one. Down!
Harrington rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's not reeled in. Incomplete.
Charles Rogers looked to be in perfect position to make that catch, but it didn't come together somehow.
Third and long, they have a chance, but it's incomplete.
Those are the situations where you want someone to step up and make a play.
But no one did, and it will now be fourth down. Harris gets the ball and punts it away. Tackled at the 40.
Michael Lewis fielded the ball, and although he was dropped pretty quickly, that terrible kick gives him some good field position.
The Saints had an effective first drive, and we'll see if they can keep it up. They'll start at their 40-yard line. McAllister will take the handoff and maybe picks up one on the play. And I'll tell you, Peter, he made a great tackle there. He brought down one of the more elusive backs in the game.
Well, you're absolutely right, Dan. But if there's one guy on this defense that can stick with the ball and make the play, it was him.
Down! Set!
Green 22! Goes in motion.
Green 22!
Forse gets the sack way back at the 35.
Robert Porcher forced the offense back a few yards with a terrific sack in the backfield back there.
Peter, he has put the hurt on the quarterback in this contest.
You got that right. So far, he's got 2 tackles and 2 sacks.
Third down, one man down.
Down! Set!
Brooks just rifles this one and caught. Well short of the markers, however. That will bring up fourth down. Berger lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Berger gets the ball and punts it away. Swinton fields the punt at the 14. Dragged down at the 21.
Reggie Swinton got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Lions stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 21-yard line. Harrington zips it to the left sideline, and he's on target for a gain of 5. Streets had to leave the field earlier in the game, and now Susie Culver has a report. Susie?
Thank you, Dan. I just talked to the trainers, and they said he's got a sore neck. They're icing it as we speak. But from the looks of it may take a while. It's unclear whether he'll be able to get back into this one. Back to you, guys.
Thanks, Susie. Jones has his number called on 2nd down and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Time to make a stand. Let's make a stand.
Jones has the call again and heads upfield, dragged down at the 32. That will bring up 1st down.
Kevin Jones played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
Nice play, and they will convert on 3rd.
Great execution, Dan. They did everything right.
Gray 34. Listen up. Gray 34.
Schlesinger makes the catch in the flat, and that's good for a gain of 5. And that'll do it for quarter number 1. The Saints are out in front, 7-0. 2nd down, 2 wideouts on the field.
Down.
Will get stopped at the line, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Kevin Jones played it smart on that last one by following his blockers, but hey, they were unable to open up any holes for him.
Not a lot of room on that play. It will be 3rd down.
Down.
Jones gets the toss and runs into traffic. Eventually pushed out of bounds at the 49. 1st down.
Orlando Ruff eventually gets there, but I don't know why he even bothered. Big gain, and they'll move the chains. Well, he eventually stops them, but way past the marker, that one's going to hurt.
That's his 2nd tackle so far.
Here comes the counter. Here comes the counter. Larry. Down. Sack.
Harrington throws a bullet here, and it's complete for a 1st down and a whole lot more.
Joey Harrington had no trouble singing that one past the secondary. That was one heck of a throw.
It's taken them a little time, but they get one of those big tosses to come down right.
They're not going to be afraid to supersize their passing game if they need to.
1st down, coming up on the 10th play of the drive.
Down. Set.
Rogers didn't hold that one. Coach Mariucci doesn't agree with the...
Dan, when we check out the replay here, we should be able to see if the catch was made prior to going out of bounds.
After review, the play stands. The pass was incomplete. The catch was made out of bounds. Detroit will be charged with a timeout. 2nd down.
That will cost them a timeout, and you have to believe that he is not very happy with that call.
Down. Check. Gray 14. Check. Gray 14.
Harrington throws this one over the middle and gets out at the 5, and touchdown Lions.
Charles Rogers reels in the catch despite being covered by 2 defenders. Dan, I guess you just can't be intimidated. Check this out. Oh, yeah, it's all about being focused. He had his eye on the ball the whole time and knew where he had to be.
Peter, he'll add a touchdown to his stats, and he has to be very happy with that.
You bet. Big play, my friend.
the point after, and it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Hansen kicks this one away. Stallworth fields the kickoff at the 13. Brought down at the 24.
Dante Stallworth could have really done some damage off that less than stellar kick, but his run back is only so-so.
The Saints bring their offense on the field and will start this drive at their own 24-yard line. Makes the hit in the backfield at the 22.
Boss Bailey targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Brooks rifles this one hard over the middle, and this one is incomplete. Let's go back and revisit that last tackle in the backfield. Great stop.
And Boss Bailey just has a name that sounds like a linebacker, doesn't he? And, of course, he's the brother of defensive back Champ Bailey, which is a pretty solid name, too.
Third down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Down! Set!
They couldn't connect on this one. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Aaron Brooks, an incomplete pass there. You know, maybe that's lucky since there were 2 defenders in that zone.
3rd and long. They have a chance, but it's incomplete.
Those are the situations where you want someone to step up and make a play.
But no one did, and it will now be 4th down. Swinton takes it at the 36. At the 46.
Reggie Swinton ran it back for a solid gain. That was a good punt, but he really made up for it.
The Lions could take the lead before halftime as their offense will start at the 46-yard line.
Set! Black 44! Check! Goal 119! Check! Goal 119!
Rogers moves the fastball over the middle.
Charles Rogers shows his coverage man the finer points of pass patterns, namely get away from me. I have the ball to catch.
He really beat his man. That was bad covering.
He's just a great receiver, though. He knew where he had to be, and he was there.
And Peter, that play doesn't get off the ground unless he runs a very precise route.
And he had to beat his man. Couple of the best banging heads there.
First down, 1 man back. Jones takes it for his 5th penalty and gets forced out.
Kevin Jones gains a lot on this play, but it wasn't all him. Watch. Yep, he owes everything to those blockers, baby. They cleared the path for him.
Down! Set! Goal 52!
They couldn't connect on this one. Incomplete.
Stephen Alexander looked like he was all over that one, but it just got away somehow. Tough incompletion.
That falls incomplete, but it would have been a minimal gain had they completed it anyway.
Down! Set! Blue!
Harrington unloads this one off the left hand. It's tipped. Incomplete.
Fred Thomas came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
A nice defensive play will give him his 2nd batted ball of the game.
Yeah, great read there.
Down! Set!
Jones tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The Bucky Jones couldn't have read that play any better if it was tattooed on the inside of his helmet.
That is their 4th batted ball. Tell you, we've seen a number of good defensive plays from this squad.
We sure have. We'll see if they can keep it up, though.
4th down, and the field goal is on the field. Hansen kicks from 37 yards out and badly misses this one.
Jason Hansen muffs a kick here that's not a shorty, but isn't that long either.
Boy, that has got to... The Saints have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their own 28-yard line. First down, 2 receivers to the left.
Down! Set! Great! Down! Set!
McAllister takes this one way out left and gets the first and more. 30, 20, 15, 5, touchdown!
Right here, making it too easy, too easy.
Dan, check out all the yards he snarfs up here. Yes, snarfs. That's an old football term. Tell you what, though, this is a great play.
That was his second rushing touchdown of the day. Not a bad day at the office so far.
That's typical production for him, Dan. He's that kind of player.
Now the extra point, and it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Carney kicks it off. Swinton catches it back at the 1. Stopped at the 25.
Reggie Swinton received that nice kick and a nice little run back after the catch. Good job.
The Lions had their last drive stall out at the end. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at their own 25-yard line. Williams catches it left side.
Joey Harrington throws right past the coverage and into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
What a pass, and he is generating some great numbers.
Oh, absolutely, Dan. So far, he's got 107 yards and 1 touchdown.
Down! Set!
Harrington throws this one right sideline, and it's complete for a first down and a whole lot more.
Roy Williams had a defender close by, but was able to bring down the catch.
A beautiful pickup, Peter. Everyone on the offense is happy about that play.
Definitely great call by the offensive coordinator.
And it will be a first down. First down from the eye.
We back.
Down! Set!
Anderson didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Jason Kraft closed in from the zone and forced the incompletion.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up.
Down!
Harrington goes into the left sideline, and it's caught at the 33.
Roy Williams had nobody on him. The quarterback saw it and got the ball to him.
A great job to move the ball and get themselves into a 3rd and short situation. This is a critical play.
Now Dan can just fall.
The Lions will take a timeout. That's their second.
Kevin Jones played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
A big gain on 3rd, and they will easily move the chain.
Perfect call for the situation, Dan. No trouble in getting the first.
Come on, D. Out of the ball, you can win it all.
Down! Set!
Harrington makes the throw after the play action fake, and it's caught just barely. The Lions take a timeout. That's their final one.
trip, straight trip. Leopard. Look at the weak back.
Down! Check, grade 17! Check, grade 17!
Thomas makes a play on this one and forces the incompletion. And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Saints are out in front, 14-7. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN Halftime Report. Boomer?
All right, Dan, we'll get back to you in a bit. But welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. Now let's take a look at the halftime stats. And boy, look at the difference in rushing yards. The Saints should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Ace, Deuce, and plenty of use McAllister make the first guy miss. Then he'd rip off a chunk of yardage here. A 15-yard play that set up a Saint touchdown. The Saints get the first points of the game and go up by 7. The Lions, midway through the first, Joey Harrington connected with his man on this one. The Lions now early in the second quarter. Lions down by 7. Joey Harrington would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. They tie it up, 7-all. The Lions again have it. Joey Harrington connected with his man on this one. Game tied, 7-all. Ace, Deuce, and plenty of use McAllister is going to show a little athleticism here as he finds an opening and then look at him go. He's off to the races. A 65-yard touchdown for the Saints. The Lions late into the second quarter. Joey Harrington would find his target on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Lions are down but still in it, 14-7. Now, let's check out the undisputed halftime hero of the first half. Ace, Deuce, and plenty of use McAllister has played outstanding. So that does it for our halftime report. We'll send you back now to the second half of this one. Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe are there. Gentlemen.
Thanks, Boomer, and welcome back to our broadcast presented in ESPN Game Sound. Designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Lions will receive to start the second half, and this is a tight contest. Currently, they're down 14-7. Let's get down to the field and the action. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Well, there's the drive results, and the thing I want to talk about is how close this game is. When the score is like it is, one single mistake can change the whole game. We need to be careful here.
The Lions' offense will start this drive at their own 21-yard line. Alexander takes this one, and that's good for 6.
Joey Harrington.
Second down, 3 yards to go.
Down!
Picks up a yard on the play, and that brings up third down.
We stop them right here and right now.
Jones takes it for his 8th carry and converts the third down.
Kevin Jones stayed with his blockers on that last one, and it paid off big time. You know, Dan, it's always good to have a wingman or two.
Listen up, Gray 59! Listen up, Gray! Listen up, Gray 59! Listen up, Gray 59!
Harrington passes this one, and it's incomplete.
Scotty Anderson had that one. Come right to him back there. You have to catch those passes, baby.
That's his first drop of the game, and while every drop does hurt, you can't throw too much blame on him for that one.
That would have been a tough catch.
Second down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Down! Set! Listen up, goal 44! Listen up, goal 44!
Makes the catch out to the left.
Charles as Rodgers reels in the pass despite nearly getting squeezed by two defenders.
There's the catch and the double coverage. They really didn't phase him there.
Maybe they ought to send in a third.
He snagged 3 passes in the deep end today and has definitely made his presence known.
He definitely owns the deed on the downfield. As you can see, he's up over the century mark. Ooh, he came to play today.
Black 32! Black 32! Listen up! Goal 74! Listen up! Goal 74!
Harrington throws the pass and it's intercepted. And touchdown!
Yeah! Let me get wicked on.
Ashley Ambrose picks off the ball, and he's going all the way. Nobody can stop him. Man, I hope his mom's got the VCR going.
That touchdown is going to establish some distance between them, Peter.
That's a big score.
To attempt the extra point. Mitch Berger holding.
He came back different.
Here's the extra point, and it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Carney rockets this one deep. Swinton decides to take it out of the end zone. Tackled at the 17.
Reggie Swinton decided not to down it, but couldn't even make it to the 20, which may affect his Christmas gift from his special teams coach.
Down!
This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete.
Fred Thomas did a beautiful job on that last play covering the post route. That pass never had a chance. Incomplete.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. Harrington fires this one over the middle, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down.
Number 52, defense. The ball was placed at the spot of the foul.
And they accept that one, although I would have declined it. I wonder what's going on down there.
First down, 2 tight ends in the game.
Down! Down! Listen up! Gray 160! Listen up! Gray 160!
Fitzsimmons hauls it in right side. That's a gain of 7 on the play.
Casey Fitzsimmons almost bobbled that one away, but recovers and keeps the football. Way to stay focused.
They move the ball, and it will be second down.
Listen up! Goal 27! Listen up! Go down!
Jones gets the ball on second down and barely picks up the first down.
Down!
Anderson didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Scotty Anderson went to the outside on that last play. Had some room, but couldn't make the catch. Incomplete.
That's the third incompletion his way, Peter.
Yeah, he's starting to look a little frustrated down there, too.
Harrington throws this one over the middle, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Kevin Jones tried to snag that one across the middle, but doesn't happen.
That may be a bigger incompletion than it looks.
You're right, Dan. A shorter third down is an easier third down.
Instead, they will stay put and have to take another shot. Grant sacks him way back.
Charles Grant gets to the quarterback, and nobody lays a finger on him.
And then he proceeds to lay a lot more than a finger on it.
Yeah, he used all 10 and then some.
They pushed him back even farther, and Peter, could this fourth down get any longer?
Well, theoretically, yeah, but it's plenty long enough already.
Harris gets ready to punt this away. Harris takes the long snap and pummels this one deep. Lewis fields the deep punt at the 22. The Lions have it. The 25. He's in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Lions.
Andre Goodman is going to keep his wits about him here and make a smart play. The ball's loose, but now he gains control. Good reflexes to recover from that bad play.
That touchdown will bring them within striking distance of the lead.
Yeah, big points, Dan. They did exactly what they needed to there.
Watching jaws get dropped. Coach spilling Gatorade. Time just stopped. Toronto zone. Out the idle and into the zone. Like he brought his gloves straight from a twilight zone. From the turf to the air, it was all in sync. Dude caught that with vibes and instinct. Even Buck in the booth had to stand and stare. That's the kind of play that just ain't fair. Varsho don't flinch, he defies gravity. Stumble, got up, still caught savagely. Takes reaction, a meme, a repeat. Look like his soul took a seat in the cheap seat. Twitter caught fire, Reddit threads blowing up. Top takes face in despair. Like, why did it have to be center out there?
Jason Henry to attempt the FBA
Frame by frame.
Mike McMahon holds
Of an alien game. Even haters admit it. No place to hide. When a dude stumbles and still robs you in stride. They say
Now the point after, and it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Hansen kicks this one away. The Saints wisely let this one bounce out of bounds at the 10.
kickoff out of bounds. Number 4, kicking team. By rule, the ball is
The Lions shanked the kick out of bounds on that play, so they'll be handing over some primo field position.
I see you, Joe.
Check that out. Way to get into the end zone, big fella.
Down. Set. Brown, 31.
His number called on first down and picks up 8 yards on the play. Second down, just a single receiver on the field.
Down. Set. Great.
McAllister will get the handoff and heads out right, tackled at the 48.
Going backwards, dude. Double tight. Wing.
Down. Set.
Catches it in the flat, and that's not enough. He's short of the markers. It'll be 4th down.
Teddy Lehman targeted the ball carrier early, didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's his second tackle so far. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Saints are out in front, 21-14. Berger lines up for the punt. Berger takes the snap and punts it away. Swinton fields the punt at the 14. Dragged down at the 18.
Reggie Swinton got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Lions send their offense out on the field and will start this drive at their own 18-yard line. Jones tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Bucky Jones came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That's his third batted ball. And he is doing his part, that is for sure.
Nice to see aggressive D like that, Dan.
Harrington tosses it down the left side, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
The Bucky Jones swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
You know, as a team, they are batting down passes left and right. That is their 6th so far.
Wow, great anticipation of the
Listen
pass.
up! Goal 74! Listen up! Goal 74!
Rodgers catches the ball out left, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Joey Harrington uncorks a dynamite pass there with 2 defenders on the prowl.
Really incredible accuracy, but I'll tell you, that's got to sting if you're on the defense.
Righto, Dano. You know, they could have brought 8 guys on that play. Wouldn't have made a difference.
Yet again, he airs it out and finds his man. He's putting up some incredible numbers today, Peter.
Yeah, man. If you're not at least 10 yards away from him, it's like he doesn't even see you.
First down, 10 yards to go.
Blue 56! Listen up! Gray 37! Listen up! Gray 37! Listen up! Gray 37! Listen up!
Harrington dumps it out left. It's caught at the 49. Stopped at the 48.
Joey Harrington played the pass perfectly, zeroing in on his man despite the coverage. You know, it's all about accuracy in that situation.
They move the ball, and it will be 2nd down. Jones takes it off the toss and gains about 3 yards.
Fred Thomas brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some game there, but not enough for the first.
That's tackle the 6 for him. Good game so far.
Definitely.
Jones chews up 4 yards, and that will bring up 1st down.
Kevin Jones played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
A big gain on 3rd, and they will easily move the chain.
Perfect call for the situation, Dan. No trouble in getting the first.
1st down, and this is the 7th play of the drive.
Listen up! Gray 62! Listen up! Gray 62!
This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete.
Corey Schlesinger was wide open on that, but the reception did not happen. No catch.
Down!
Harrington passes this one, and it's intercepted.
Reporters ask, how'd it feel, my dude?
I'm coming out.
Well, it's all about getting in position to make the grab, and watch here. Oh, that's perfect position.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
The Saints offense takes the field with time winding down. They'll start at their 34-yard line. Williams goes in motion. McAllister has his number called on 1st down and will end up losing a couple.
Boss Bailey was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up 2nd down.
Oh, look at those numbers. That's how to get it done on the ground.
McAllister gets the call again and heads wide right. The 40, 30, 20, 15, and he's in for the touchdown.
Well, as you can see, up over the 100-yard mark, just another day in the office.
Here's the point after, and it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Carney kicks it off. Coburn fields the kickoff at the 3. At the 22.
Avon Coburn tried to run it out, but the defense preferred that he stayed put, and they made their case pretty forcefully there.
The Lions were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their own 22-yard line. Gets the sack at the 17.
Charles Grant called down the quarterback for the loss of a little yardage and a lot of momentum there.
Another sack, and he's got 2 for the game. Second down. The clock is stopped at 2 minutes.
Check, Gray, 17. Check, Gray, 17. Down. Set.
Harrington rifles it out left side, and it's knocked away from the receiver, incomplete.
Joey Harrington winged it into double coverage, but luckily nobody was able to catch it.
Now he is 0 for his last 3 passes, and you know, you can tell he's starting to get frustrated.
All he needs to do is calm down and make the throw.
Third down, 2 wideouts on the field. Backs him down, gets the sack, and the clock will continue to run. Fourth down coming up. Harris lines up in his own end zone for the punt. Harris gets the ball and punts it away. Lewis gets it at the 47. Dodges a tackle, brought down at the 33.
Michael Lewis racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
What winning about? Word inspired a generation. We carry that flame from Toronto to Cooperstown. They all know the name.
The Saints offense takes the field, and they are already in field goal position. They'll line up at the 33-yard line.
57.
McAllister punches this one left of center, and he's stopped. The clock continues to run.
Wow, those are nice stats. Way to kick.
The Lions want to talk it over, and they take their first timeout. Second down. The clock is stopped at 1:17.
Down. Set. Blue 19.
McAllister chews up 9 yards, and the Lions will take a timeout. That's their second.
Rhino.
Down. Set. Red. Down. Set. Richter. Down. Set. Green 18. Green 18. Hack. 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 Hack.
Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Carney kicks from 40 yards out, and it's through the uprights.
Right there. Yeah, baby. Woo. All day, yeah, baby.
John Carney knocks through a good-sized kick. Watch here. Nowhere close to his max, but he's obviously still very pleased to pull it off.
And that is going to do it for this one. The Saints come out on top 31-14. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
That's right, fellas. That's right, fellas. We got it. All right, Dan, thank you. So this one is in the books as we welcome you all to our ESPN Video Games post-game show. I'm Chris Berman. The Saints stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Ashley Ambrose is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. Touchdown for the Saints. The Saints move ahead by 14. This time at the 42, Lucky Bucky Jones would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. The Saints, after getting an interception, Saints leading by 7. Ace, Deuce, and plenty of use McAllister come up with a big play here as he gets the carry and has clear sailing ahead. They move ahead by 14. The Saints have it again. John Carney, good night, everybody, would come on and connect on the field goal try. A 41-yard field goal. And that's where we'll leave this one. Saints win this one 31-14. Now let's talk to a player who was instrumental in their dominant running game and is our player of the game. Ace, Deuce, and plenty of use McAllister was kind enough to give us a moment of his time. And he's on the field with Susie Calvin. Susie?
Thank you, Chris. You played great today and led your team to a big win. What put you guys over the top?
You know what? Somebody was really looking out for us today, above and beyond. We were just blessed to come up with the win. I'm just very thankful and happy that we came out on top, and now we have to look forward to next game.
Back to you, Chris.
That concludes our presentation of the NFL preseason on ESPN, celebrating its 25th anniversary as the worldwide leader in sports. I'm Chris Berman. See you next time.